Hello and welcome to the Level 7 podcast where we talk about video games, movies, trading cards, video games.
Existential life crises.
I was trying to avoid that, but yeah, it's very true.
You can't avoid them.
I know. I've already had 3 of them. 1 per decade.
Ooh.
It's been pretty trippy.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, they say that adversity, blah, 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 yada, yada, makes something or another.
I'm sure that's true.
Bless your heart.
I don't know. Maybe.
30 seconds in.
I'm going to go ahead and go with, I don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Nobody does.
All right. Cool beans. Well, nobody commented on last week's question, which makes me sad. But at the same time.
What was last week's question?
What?
There you go. That's why nobody commented. It seemed really dark last week, too. Like, I think turning off all those lights was a mistake.
Yeah, it might have been. But the question last week was era of games that we miss. So yours was
mine was like Dreamcast shmups.
Yes.
Yeah.
And mine was the era between PS1 and PS2 where a lot of really big companies were still experimenting with 3D, but at the same time we're just like, dude, do whatever the fuck you want.
And that was a vague question, too. So, I mean, that was really open-ended. You had a lot of room to work with that one.
That's true.
This week's a little different. It's a little more specific.
We've honed it down. Are you ready for the question?
No.
Oh, okay, we're moving on to the news. Oh, okay. Which game would we like to see on new consoles? Specifically, 8-bit ones. Yeah.
Ooh, I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours.
Well, I went first last time. It's your turn.
Okay. So mine would be Little Nemo Dream Master.
Oh, I somehow knew that was going to be your answer.
Dude, wouldn't that be sick? Like, fully redone, get the music redone, like...
Oh, you're talking about like a remake of it, though.
I mean, I would like to just replay it, even if they just re-released it, because what's... Is that we said like a remake? I mean, it's kind of the same deal, right? Like,
yeah, and the question very much stems from a topic in the news. So, because they are, well, and we'll talk about this a little bit more later. But Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Ghoul Patrol is getting a re-release just on the Switch, and I don't think they're changing anything.
which is good because those are at least the Zombies Ate My Neighbors is good. I've never played Ghoul Patrol.
Me neither.
Might be great. Might be the best game ever made.
Right?
Who knows? If you know, good for you.
Yeah, you're doing better.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Dope.
Indeed.
But I don't know. I think I mean if you haven't played Nemo Dream Master, which sounds obviously you have.
Oh, I have.
It's a side-scrolling 8-bit platformer, just pretty classic. But it had some cool features where you could like feed. It sounds goofy. You could feed candy to like these animals in the world, and then they would get all like drunk. They'd be like, burr, 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 and they'd be sleepy, and then you could jump into their bodies and gain their powers.
Some real possession shit going on.
Yeah, it's really some weird like astral projection, like exorcist shit. But it's all while this kid's sleeping. So I don't know. There's an anime that explains the whole thing.
There's an anime?
You didn't know that?
I had no clue there was an anime.
Yeah.
I played the game 100 times from renting it from Ideal Groceries.
Oh, dude, yeah. There's totally an anime.
That's amazing.
It's based on it. That's what the game's based on.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been living life just all wrong.
It's really good, too. It's like, well, I mean, so I think it was an American-produced film that, I don't know, it's, I would have to do more research to say
Definitively.
whether or not it was anime, but it definitely, like, feels and the style is very anime and less American animation.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, I dig it. And I mean, honestly, I want that game for the soundtrack more than anything.
That sounds good.
It had a good one.
Yeah. It was really, really good.
It was so good.
It was just so damn good.
One of the good ones.
It's choice. Okay.
Okay, what you got?
My pick from the 8-bit era that I would love to see a localized just re-release of is Sweet Home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
If you don't know, Sweet Home is a survival horror game on the NES. And it's actually why we even have Resident Evil like today at all.
Really?
Yeah, because
Oh.
the whole point of that Capcom was trying to do was remake Sweet Home in a PlayStation era,
Okay.
and they were like, this isn't turning out the way we want it. Let's just make it new. And then they created Resident Evil, and they kind of based it loosely off of it and all that.
That's tight.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
that's why it
Well,
all
that'd be
starts
cool.
in a mansion.
It's like a text-based.
It's kind of like that, but you don't like have to type in anything. Of course, it's more like RPG-ish.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, because you're just walking around and be like, use candle on candlestick.
Okay. Yeah, I remember. So it's a kind of point and click, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a weird combo between point and click and RPG.
There you go. There you have
So
it.
yeah.
Greatest game ever made.
Yeah. I mean, really, it's just because I've tried to play it on like emulators and stuff, and normally it's just in Japanese. But then there are translations of it, but who knows how good they are. So I mean,
knows?
just like an official released one would be awesome.
Or Mother 3.
Or Mother 3.
I'm on with the Terry Crews saying localized Mother 3. Did you see that?
I did see that.
Which is hilarious.
It's fantastic. Wonder if
What? What?
Reggie somewhere's just losing his shit.
Maybe.
It's like, my body is not ready.
My body's not ready.
My body.
Whatever. He like briefly worked for GameStop and then stopped.
Is he there still?
No.
He's not?
No.
The Chewy guy bought him out?
I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know what is going on. That's a goofy company. I
Some-
know their CEO just stepped down.
Yeah, that was weird. The
But
fuck
then he made a
happened
bunch
there?
of money for stepping down. I don't know. I don't know. I don't pretend to know what the hell's going on.
They were all just like, you're doing this wrong.
Yeah,
If you walk away, we'll pay you.
Yeah, that's it, dude. If you leave right now, we'll give you fucking millions of dollars, dude. I'm sick of this shit. It's like,
We hate you so much right now.
I'm gonna leave. And it's like, yeah, you better, you son of a bitch. Here's all our money. It's like, what just happened? I clearly don't understand how money works because I'm like, man, I thought you didn't get paid if you quit.
I never got paid when I quit.
Yeah, me neither. I was
Or
eating a lot of
fired.
dumpster pizza at the time.
Dumpster pizza's good stuff. Especially the Sam's Club.
Oh, I never
Because-
thought of Sam's Club. That's spicy. I
Dude.
used to just go to the old Sevy Levy's. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm totally kidding as well. No, I've never been homeless.
I mean, you don't got to be homeless to eat a dumpster pizza. What are you talking about? What do you think the fucking
That's
Ninja
just the
Turtles?
that's the standard I was setting for myself before I eat a garbage pizza. I'm gonna be homeless first. I'm
I
not
see.
just gonna be like, oh, I'm a little tipsy. I need something to fill my belly. Let's dump into the stiver.
dump into the stiver?
Dive into
Dump
this
into this
dumpster.
diver? Is the other way that could go? I'm trying to figure out exactly.
I mean, you can poop on a diver anytime you want. There are people. Sometimes.
There are people let you dump on them underwater. There are people into that. There's a scene for that.
If they're swimming in the ocean, I mean, they're just asking for it.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It's like you're already getting cleaner, dude. Chill out.
Right. Here's bar soap.
And here we are, underwater in a coral reef, scuba diving, pooping on
Just
someone.
raining poops.
There it is. There it is.
This is high quality radio for all you out there in podcast land.
Dude, you just crossed the streams. You said radio and then podcast.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be like,
I did
this
it.
is my vlog.
And in the next 3 minutes of Crime Mystery Theater, I'm going to explain why the butler had the chess piece.
Dude, he keistered it.
I mean, now you've ruined it. Never mind.
It was cold. It was cold. Why else?
What? Okay. Let's actually. Are we done with that question? I feel like we're done.
Yeah, Lil Nemo, Dream Master, and then you had Sweet
And
Home.
Sweet Home.
Runner up for me, Dino Ricky.
Oh damn, they're runner ups.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first one.
Okay, yeah, fair.
'Cause, yeah,
that would be so sick to actually like get a remaster of that game where like maybe it wasn't a piece of
Oh,
shit.
I mean, it's just really hard. It's not a piece of shit.
You know what I mean.
Right,
That's
I do
why
know
it's
what
a
you
piece
mean.
of shit. Like
But
Dark Souls is a piece of shit.
if
Greatest game ever made, piece of shit.
piece of garbage, I would. It just made me really want like a Capcom collection of the Turtle games.
I like how you had to slow down for that.
Oh, I wanted it to sink in.
Yeah.
Capcom collection.
So did Capcom do the Ninja Turtles?
No, it was all Konami, I think, at first.
Oh great! Now we're gonna fucking pachinko machine. Ninja Turtles pachinko
They
machine.
can't do that to the Turtles. They're an American standard. You can't do that to American properties.
They don't give a hot
Japanese ones, you go
shit.
right ahead.
So Fatal Frame is back in pachinko form.
Son of a bitch. Have you heard about the one in King Supers yet?
I'm working on that.
Okay.
I'm working on that.
We're
I'm waiting to hear back on the pachinko machine in the King Supers.
Yep.
From Konami, but I don't think they're gonna bite. Not this time.
I think we shouldn't have been so specific and asked for the Silent Hill one.
Yeah, well, you know what? It is what it is.
I mean, when you shoot high, aim for the moon.
Too bad we got stuck with the Jackal one.
Fucking jackal.
Just reaching back, like making pachinko machines are the weirdest Konami games.
Right.
I would like to see what is the weirdest Konami game. Like, if I had to like say like,
Metal Gear Survive.
I mean,
That's not
I
really
didn't say
as weird as it
fucking
is bad.
yeah, I was gonna say, come on, man,
Sorry.
dude. Kojima just shit his pants. Like he just.
Well, you know what? That'll happen after downing 14 monsters in a row.
Oh yeah, does he do that?
I mean, he must. That had to have been part of the contract to put all that monster into Death Stranding.
Oh, they do Goemon? That's tight. Oh, Suikoden. That's right. Suikoden's a big one. But what's a weird one? Let's see. Dancing with the Stars.
Dance Revolution.
Now that's a pachinko machine.
Just a Dance Revolution machine is a pachinko machine.
Yeah.
You have to do the dance moves or we take all your money.
Remember Zone of the Enders? That game was
Oh, hell yeah.
I want a Zone of the Enders pachinko machine.
I finally just got that collection on PS3.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I found it on the cheap.
Those games were so good. They were weird. That was one I bought like day one and then like beat it day one. And I was like,
Oh.
am I happy with this? I don't know how I
You're
don't know how
not.
I feel about this. Like, but that game was like weird and arcadey. It was meant to be like replayed.
Right.
I don't know. But I didn't replay it. I was like, no, thank you for that. Though.
Yeah.
Jim over at Game Force sold me that.
Damn it, Jim. Although,
when that-
thank you, Jim.
Yeah, thanks, Jim. I wonder when that came out. I don't know.
That just has
Who
me
cares?
wondering the actual question. Have you ever bought a video game and then hated it so much that you returned it in the same day?
I mean, there was a game called Ephemeral Fantasia on the PS2. It was like the next big RPG that was supposed to have all these like timed events, and you had a guitar that talked to you, and it was like kind of a, oh man, you can, there's all these different endings and this and that, blah blah blah, and that game just fucking sucked. Just fucking sucked. And I was like, I missed one timed event, and it was like, Bob, you fucking suck. And I was like, come,
You suck.
game. And I don't know, maybe that game was great, and I was just too stupid. That's possible. There's definitely a couple games that I played throughout my life where I was just too stupid at the time.
Oh, man.
Like, I was trying to play Broken Sword
Oh, yes.
when I was a kid, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I did not know what the hell was going on, and yeah, I was too stupid for that one. I was definitely too stupid for Spy versus Spy on the NES.
Oh, man. I don't think that game even works right.
It's weird.
Does it?
It does.
Okay.
It does. It's just a kind of it's a bad game. B, it was fucking weird. It's just like, I don't know, you had to like set traps and try to get the other guy and kill the other person. I don't know. It was all right. But I was too stupid for that one too. Do you have any games that you ever got where you were just like, I don't know, like Wetrix? Did you ever try to play Wetrix? on the
No.
64. I think
No.
it makes no fucking sense. It's like Tetris, but with water physics.
Oh.
And they're like, "Dog, you got to make a pool or something." I don't know. That game didn't make any damn sense either.
Put the water in
That's
the
another
hole.
game I'm too stupid for. If you know how to play Wetrix, fuck you. I'm kidding. If you know how to play Wetrix, teach me.
Teach me your ways.
Yeah, it's all I've ever wanted was to play Wetrix.
I'm trying to think. I feel like, damn it, what the hell is that? Civilization. I don't know why. I loved Age of Empire. I've played like StarCraft. Like I like games like that. I've played Sims.
Well, I mean, those are different.
Right. Those are different. That's why I threw in the Sims.
Well, I still mean I just like
Theme park.
see again. Those are all real time. Civ is turn based. That's the biggest difference.
Well, that's probably what was confusing the shit out of me.
Yeah,
I was like, why aren't things happening?
Yeah, Age of Empires, you gotta be like, because shit's going on. Same with StarCraft. It's like
Right.
or it's just like Warcraft. And then same with what was it, the last one that you named?
Like Sim City or theme park.
Yeah, Sims, like all of those theme park. Yeah, those Roller Coaster Tycoon. Those are all real time. Whereas Civilization's like, okay, you make your very calculated move, and then you end your turn, and then the rest of the map does stuff, and you can't see most of it because it's not been discovered.
Yep.
And then it's your turn again.
I don't think I knew that at all. And I think I probably just sat there for a long fucking time doing my one turn. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, Civilization. Dude, I wish they would put Civ Revolution on the damn Switch. It was a 360 version of Civilization. That was like a streamlined version, and it was fun. Dude, that would be sick.
Nice.
Sid Meier, since you're watching this,
Thanks.
please reach through the ether and make it happen with your magical, ghostly powers.
Tendricle fingers. You can do it. Just get in there.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes that's what happens
Yeah,
in life. You know, you never know.
that's true. And yet, we diverged from the news again.
I mean, the news isn't that interesting.
That it
sadly.
really isn't this week. And if you're wondering why we're just talking about whatever the hell we feel like talking about,
Oh, we talk about stuff.
we don't really
This is
have
all
anything to talk about.
This is important stuff, dude.
That's true.
This is all very important stuff. Okay, so you were hanging out with your buddy Jim Ryan.
Yeah, and he announced 25 new PS5 games that are going to be coming, not by name dropping or anything. And then he also threw in half were new IPs.
I like this new tactic. I'm making 40 games.
Yeah,
I'm not going to tell you what they are. 30 of them are new IPs. And then he's going to come back and be like, we're making 50 games. 50 of them are new IPs. It's like, get out of here, bitch. Like, announce some stuff or don't. Like,
right. You just haven't seen them yet because they live in Canada.
They're too cool. It's a bunch of advanced technology and stuff we can't show you because you're still our industry secrets.
Yep. I
And
mean,
Microsoft's just like, no, they're like, yes, sir. Meanwhile, Nintendo's just like, we're gonna make a bunch of money. Fuck you guys.
what happens when we put Mario with golf? Magic? Awesome.
What if Mario was splunking? I kind of want to play that.
I mean, that's basically Toad's Adventure, isn't it?
It is. You're right.
There you go. Now you know. I like the mic move first. That was,
yeah. You gotta.
It was very good.
It's a classy move.
Yeah, that's like the fucking kids on a playground being like, my dad could beat your dad up. Why didn't you tell us about any of the 25 games?
And the 12.5 exclusive IPs.
Right? Fucking Bloomberg not doing their job.
More like
Reporting.
Bloomkin. Anyhow.
Indeed. Maybe a new Killzone.
I mean, okay, yeah. I mean, they could do anything. It could be Twisted Metal. It could be God of War. We know they're making a God of War. We know they're
That's
making a
true.
Horizon. We know what
Yep.
they are. That we can name a few of them, right? They could be indie games. That's the other problem is we're making 100 new games. It's gonna come out in 100 years. 1 game per year. Like, you could just
One of them's a Tetris clone.
exactly. It's like, do you like to take little pieces and fit them together? Me neither. You gotta take them apart. It's Tetris, but backwards.
You have to fill the screen without getting any lines filled.
Dumb food. That's fucked up.
Damn.
Sounds really easy.
It really does. You don't have to try it all. Raph would beat that in 2 seconds.
Hey, man, that's exactly what people love. Games that they can complete.
That is true.
Not me.
Holy shit, though. Normally, I play games on hard. And I started playing Resident Evil 8 the other day, as some of you may have seen on the interweb. I posted it there.
Along with some other stuff. Check it out. Let me know if I look sick to you.
Yeah. Dude, that game on hard is fucking hard. They were not kidding when they said hard.
So, you fight like zombies?
Well, they're like werewolf zombies. Like in the very beginning.
Okay.
It's actually been a really amazing game because there's been like 3 different styles of horror.
Oh, okay.
And like in one, you have all of your weapons. You're able to fight pretty much everything to death. And
So is it switching between campaigns again?
no, it's all just the same campaign. But the way the map is broken up is in like different sections with like different bosses, and each boss has like their own thing. So like in one area, you're shooting the shit out of stuff. The next area, you have no weapons and you just have to
All
run and
stealth
hide.
and stuff,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I haven't beaten it yet. I really tried to beat it before we did the podcast so I could talk about it. But I feel like I'm so close, and it has been just so good.
I'm too scared.
I think you'd be fine. The scariest part... Sorry. That just reminds me of this part where you're running from like this giant... Of course, like mutant baby thing or whatever.
Of course.
Of course.
Typical.
And like the sound that they used was a real child, but it's the happiest freaking kid I've ever heard.
It's just
So
like
you're like,
you're like,
it's like I'm hiding from him, but it sounds like he's having fun. I kind of want to run out there.
kind of want to hang out and just wrestle with the little fella.
Right? Like he could probably use a friend.
No, that's how it is sometimes.
But yeah, like they kept trying to make it like super creepy, and I couldn't help but laugh because it sounded a lot like my baby girl's, like extremely just happy, like noise. And it's like shit.
It's like some awful noise.
Right? It probably really is an awful noise, and I'm just used to it.
Yeah, anybody else hears and they're just like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And you're just like, "Oh, I miss my baby."
My children are beautiful.
Yeah.
Even though they remind me of mutated babies in Resident Evil 8.
That makes sense.
Yep, there you go.
Sometimes that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Them's the breaks.
For sure.
What are you going to do?
You're going to not play it on hard. Because then I switched it to easy so I could actually get really far within the last hour that I was playing. But then I restarted it again, and now I've been playing it in normal. Normal is a really good difficulty on that game.
You heard it here first. Normal's a really good difficulty on that game.
Yeah. Don't start on hard. Holy shit.
Dude, I don't know, man. There's like the worst game I ever like selected a difficulty was Brutal Legend.
Oh.
God, I selected the brutal difficulty on that, and I was like, this will be fun. It's a hack and slash. Whew. And then it was an RTS. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? That game was so hard, but I beat it.
Who switched this up on me, you son of a bitch?
Yeah, exactly. That's when I was like achievement hunting. And I was like, well, I got to beat everything on the hardest difficulty because that's the only way to get all the achievements, and that's the only thing that matters.
Because everybody looks at your achievements list.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, it got me a couple job interviews.
Oh,
got
shit,
me
I
a
knew
couple
it.
Tickets.
Oh, that just makes sense.
Free premium accounts to Uber Eats. Yeah,
I'm
free
jealous.
free diving gear from Scuba Dives.
Scuba dives.
I don't know. I lost. What are you gonna do? They don't know. They don't all land.
That's okay. Like mine are working right now. Let's see. The next thing that we could talk about is the fact that Modern Horizon 2 is coming not Zero Dawn, Modern Horizon, Modern Horizon, Magic the Gathering, Modern Horizon 2.
Well, yeah, there's Horizon Zero Dawn,
Right.
and then there's Modern Horizons.
Okay.
Modern Horizons is a. Sorry, I just bored myself.
Oh shit.
It's the sound of my voice. It just lulls me to sleep. But it is a new Magic set that introduces cards into the modern format, which so there's like Legacy, which is the oldest stuff, and
yeah.
Vintage, which is like also old stuff, and then there's Modern, which is like the middle brother, right? And so and then it goes to Standard, essentially is how it works, and then there's a few other like Commander and stuff for the other formats like thrown in there, but Modern is kind of the middle brother of a what's considered the constructed format, where you can use multiples of certain cards, so up to 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so like Commander is a singleton format where you can only use one of each, whereas Modern is probably like the most played and generally most competitive. I mean, in our store format. But anyhow, this set introduces new cards into the modern format. It actually introduces some old cards into the modern format, which
Oh.
never before have been in. So it actually
Oh, okay.
Counterspell, for example, has been a card that's been around for a long time. It's just a really popular blue card that lets you counter a spell, right? Like pretty straight up.
Makes sense.
But it was never a part of Modern, and so now it is because they're putting it in this set. So I think the whole point of these sets obviously is to sell cards, right? But also it's like it's to change up what is a format that's been. I won't speak because I don't play Modern, but it seems like it's maybe been a little bit stagnant for a while, where there's like 8 decks in the meta, or the 8 most competitive decks, and they haven't changed in a while. So that's cool.
I got you.
And then they're finally putting the fetch lands in a set, which they haven't been in a set in a really long time. So if you buy a box of this, the fetch lands, you can pull them at the rarity.
So
you
they're
might
not
get a
like
couple of boxes.
they're not like super rare, just kind of
Right, exactly.
All right. Cool. That sounds cool.
Yeah, if you like Magic cards, but if you don't, you probably turned this off.
Well, I mean, that's why I put the little times down there. That way you don't have to listen to it if you don't want to.
Hey, you know what? You should listen to it because it's all very, very important, end of the world type shit.
He's got a point, you know.
Hey,
It's true.
have you been messing with your Magic cards at all lately, or have you taken a little break?
I haven't really done anything. It's been a while.
We should try to play.
That would be awesome. Because, yeah, I just haven't really played.
I haven't been doing anything, and I mean, like between this and then building the new store and stuff, it's just been wacky.
Right.
Which, man, I'm so glad we got that window out today.
I wanted to be there so bad.
Yeah.
I wanted to do window stuff.
Honestly, it was pretty awful.
Just wanted to see how it worked.
Yeah, we tore up one of the windows trying to get it out, and then we realized that it wasn't going to come out. And so we're like, well, fuck it, let's try another one, and then we were able to get it out. So that's good.
That's crazy.
Yay. But we got it back in. It's all locked and loaded. We're going to go back tomorrow and hopefully finish cleaning up the upstairs so we can actually start building some stuff. Start ordering the new fixtures, start getting the arcade cabinets upstairs, some of the other stuff.
That's going to be so... Oh, my gosh.
We knocked out that little tiny wall in the vault room.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's torn out, and then all the downstairs stuff that we're tearing out is gone now too.
Nice.
So, opening that beast up.
Hell yeah. Oof. It's going to be so freaking cool, you guys. You don't even know.
All right. Okay. I'm going to pose this question to you. I'm going to pose this to you as well. Say you have a vault. And you want it to just be fucking cool, but you don't know how to theme it. What theme do you go with? Here's what we got so far.
Oh,
Should I tell you the options that I've got come up with so far to see if there's one
totally.
that you like, so you're not trying to... Okay, so we've thought of, we do like an ancient tomb, right? So like Mayan,
Like
or Pharaoh,
Uncharted
yeah,
kind of
exactly.
style.
Yeah, so an ancient tomb. We do, there's bank vault. It's a pretty obvious one. Museum, like collector emporium type deal. So like, you know, the collector from like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
How he's just got those glass cubes all over, and it's just kind of like haphazard, but
Oh,
it's cool looking.
I see what you're saying.
So like that, Fallout vault, right? Like, so just like an actual like, you know, vault for survival.
Right.
That might be it. Oh, I was also thinking of, I mean, obviously this one is a little specific and I probably wouldn't do it, but like it would be really cool to do like a portal theme with like a GLaDOS in the middle.
Shit, that'd be super fun. I was just thinking Sly Cooper theme.
Oh, I haven't.
Like give everything like crazy wacky angles and shit and make it look like you just stepped into a cartoon or something.
That's interesting. I'd have to, you know, honestly, I never played any of those games.
No? Those are really good. The first three are. I have no clue if the fourth one's good. I haven't played it. I'm sorry.
How could you?
I don't know.
I don't know. That was one of those series I always wanted to try, and then it was like, I like Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank, and then there was those ones, and I was like, I didn't know about them until way after the PS2 was like long
Gone.
dead,
Right.
basically, right? Out of production. There we go. So yeah.
So
They're just like
you
action platformers, right?
Kinda.
3D.
Yeah, pretty
3D
much.
action platformers.
Yeah, just with stealth stuff included. So instead of like gun stuff, it's just stealth stuff.
That's tight.
Yeah, it's super fun.
See, I want to like do like some like lasers and shit where it's like,
Right?
we have some lasers that move, and then like, I don't know, maybe some lights, bling 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 bling. You know what I mean? I don't know.
That'd be really cool if you kind of have like sensor plates.
I think.
And then just like have like the wall like flash if you're standing on a certain thing.
Well, what I was thinking is like maybe the ceiling, right?
Ooh.
We just have lasers like on the ceiling, and maybe on the floor, so like your ankles are breaking the lasers and stuff the whole time, but they're like moving, and you're like, oh, I'm losing my sense of center. I'm falling down. I'm already hitting my head. Oh no, what's happened? I passed out. I think I'm having a stroke.
That's what you want?
Wait. No, that's not what I want.
You also
but
got to
that's
turn one of the walls into the spinny wheel with the black and the white stripes. That way when you walk in, you're both being hypnotized, lasered, and being thrown off center.
There you go. That'd be sick.
Just the worst room to walk into.
Just like, what the fuck is happening? Just strobe lights in your eyes and stuff. Listen. That sounds tight. You're just like,
like it's a,
can you walk out of the vault? We know you can walk in. Can you walk out?
that's the point of the vault, right? People get in, they're not supposed to come back out.
Right, just bodies.
Trying to steal your shit.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just too many options. I was also thinking about like doing like a really cool like just what people thought futuristic looked like in like the late 80s, early 90s, right? So like some like black shit that's like angled down and like cuts off to the floor, but it's like shiny black gloss with like a lights in the front, like with like a red stripe, like kind of that NES look.
Right. That'd be awesome. Or like a...
But then we build the display, because I want to build custom display cabinets, right? So we like we'll build like a stand and line the thing with the tracks, so then we can just cut the glass to size.
Right.
I don't know, man.
Or just like a Fort Knox. Paint everything gold and shit.
That'd be tight.
Like 007 Fort Knox.
Do some like bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty fun.
I don't know. Let's hear your ideas. Or don't. Not.
Yep.
There it is.
That is a hard thing to pick, though. Like, because what would be entertaining for
Well,
the longest amount of time?
what would be entertaining and what's going to be feasible to build?
Right.
Because the other thing is, it's like, I ain't no professional prop set builder man. It's like, I could build
Set
some
builder
stuff.
man.
But what does set builder man build? Who knows?
Foam rocks.
Maybe we just put one fucking wall of just TVs in there and just playing ABBA.
The room, or the room in the Matrix, the one where the white dude is.
Why has he got to be white?
Because he is in the movie. Isn't he the guy right in the middle of everything with all the screens around?
The architect?
I couldn't remember his real name. I'm sorry.
That's because it's from the worst Matrix movie. Was that one? What is it called? Redemption?
Oh, I don't know.
Reloaded?
You
Is the
start
Matrix?
any like subtitle with the R. It's almost just always bad.
It was Reloaded, right? What was the second one? Hold on.
I think Reloaded was the second one, and then
Is that what they called it? Reloaded?
Yeah, Matrix Reloaded, because you were in the Matrix. Now we reloaded the Matrix. Get your ass back in there.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it was totally Reloaded. That was the second one.
Knew it. See? Name makes sense. Movie didn't.
Man, I really liked. Everybody really liked the first movie.
I mean, fucking cinema classic, hands down.
I remember that was like the middle of the whole Columbine thing.
Oh.
There was that, and it was like The Matrix, Marilyn Manson,
And Doom.
and Doom.
Yep.
Man, they were just in Mortal Kombat. They were just shitting on everything.
That's true.
They were just like, "Oh man, you
But-
like a thing? Fuck you."
Well,
kids.
because yeah, they listened to Marilyn Manson. They had trench coats like in the Matrix, and they played Doom a lot.
Hey,
So, of course, everybody's like, oh, all those things, they make you murderers.
I mean, only 2 of the 3, but which ones? All right. Well, that's pretty cool. Yep.
Must be the
Reloaded.
trench coat.
Oh, and
I
the
have never had a
third
trench
one is
coat.
Revolutions.
Oh, there you go. They
a
have
minute.
2 R titled.
Revolutions was released 6 months after Reloaded.
No way.
That's what it says,
That's
bro.
freaking crazy. Hot damn, cranking them out.
Just cranking them, Mr. Anderson.
Just going to town on those movies.
Hugo Weaving. Dude, that's a good picture of him. I think you should put that. Yeah, Hugo Weaving, also known as Elrond of Rivendell.
Holy shit. I did not know that was him. That picture is fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude. That's
That's an amazing picture. I just thought it was a random prop dude or something that you looked up.
Whoa, he was born in Nigeria? Weird. I mean, I don't know why that's weird, but there you go.
All right.
Okay, well, good for you. Good for you, Hugo Weaving.
That's good
Good
stuff.
for you. You did it. You finally made it to the top. You're both the Elf King and King of the Matrix.
And you can replicate yourself like crazy. That's got to be handy for when, you need a spare.
Jerk yourself off.
I was going to say a spare lung or something, but yeah.
I mean, come on. That's funnier.
That is funnier. And if you replicate yourself, then you still have the same problem, and now you've just made 2 of your shitty bodies. So there you go.
That need to be jerked off separately.
And then you got 4, and then it's just out of control.
Oh, man. This podcast out of control. He was in the Hobbit movies. He was in Hacksaw Ridge. I don't know what the fuck. Who cares? Remember that one?
Nope.
It's a war movie.
Yeah, I was thinking.
It's the one with, I think it's Andrew Garfield, maybe?
Yeah, I was thinking of Heartbreak Ridge with Clint Eastwood. And I was like, he was not in that freaking movie. Oh, Hacksaw, that's different.
Oh, that's right. Mel Gibson directed Hacksaw Ridge. Okay, whatever. We're just going down the Googled.
Yep, and the reason we brought up which games we would like to see re-released, is because Zombies Ain't My Neighbors and Ghoul Patrol came out.
Dude, I remember my uncle had Zombies Ate My Neighbors when I was a kid.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I just always wanted to fucking play it. I'd go to his house and I'd be like, waiting for him to be like, "Hey, do you want to play my Super Nintendo?" And I would be like, in my mind, yes, 1,000 times yes. And like, he asked me one time, his kids were like, "Oh, we'll play Super Nintendo." We were like, "Oh, this is amazing." And every time since then, he never offered again. And I didn't want to be like, "So what's up with that Super Nintendo, my dude?" And so that was the one that got away. That was one of those games where I had a taste.
You just got it.
But I never got the full, like, and by the time I played it as an adult, I was like, yeah, it's a really good game, and like, I had fun with it and stuff, but it wasn't what it could have been.
Wasn't ingrained into that beautiful memory of yours.
Right.
It was just lost.
It was, yeah, the longing for that game is more what I remember, because I was just like, man, there's not a lot of games like that. And then I don't know, I never got it. I never like tried to buy it because I was like, I'll just go to play it at my uncle's someday, and then fucker.
Freaking uncles.
They're dead to me.
Yep.
All of them. All. If you're an uncle.
Every uncle I've ever had.
I'm an uncle. I'm dead.
I'm dead. Oh shit, I'm dead too if that's the rules.
Sorry, dude.
Stupid uncles.
Yeah, it's a pretty low barrier of entry here.
I don't know if I have any good uncles.
Good uncles? Like you're like they're all bad.
They're all terrible.
bad.
They're all Seahawks fans. They're the worst.
Oh yeah, no. That's worse than child molesters.
Wow.
Kidding.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
My family outside of like my immediate family are all like, "Rah!" They just kind of don't fucking talk to us.
Oh, they were gonna say they were Seahawks.
No. I wish.
They just don't talk. I mean, sometimes you're better off. Like I definitely have family that I don't talk to, not on purpose, but I'm just like, oh man, someday.
He still has just a copy of Zombies Ate My Neighbors, just chilling in his house.
He knows I want to play it.
And he's looking at it like, that's son of a bitch, never got to do it twice.
That sucker.
That's all I wanted.
That was just like one time I went to my aunt's house and spent the night over there, and she was like, yo, play my Sega Genesis. And I was like, hell yeah, you got that Chester Cheetah game? That's tight. And then I was like, man, I'm like 10 years old. I'm going to go to sleep. And I woke up the next day, and then I had to go home. I never got to play that game again. And I just thought about it. I was like, that game was so much fun for like the 20 fucking minutes I got to play it. It's like a game you rent.
Oh, yeah.
Or something, or your friend has it, or you go to a cousin's house. I don't know.
Just like Spot, the levels, or the 7-Up.
Oh, yeah, that was a weird
guy. Yeah, that one was all sorts of fucking crazy.
My cousins had Family Feud, which was fun. Or not Family Feud, Double Dare.
Double Dare?
Double Dare had an NES game.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Was it good?
I wanted it to be so good, but I never got to play it.
There was another one you never got to play?
That's what I'm saying. Didn't you ever have like a friend, or like they would have a thing on their shelf and you're like, oh, I'm going to, next time, this one. And then you just never got to it? Double Dare, Chester Cheetah, like they were ones I got tastes of as a child. Just Kid Chameleon was one. That game was the weirdest game to get like a taste of and never get to like finish. And then I played it as an adult and I was like, this game is fucking nonsense.
It's true.
But as a kid, you're like, it's nonsense. This is phenomenal.
It makes so much sense though that the hat with the horn makes you break through walls.
Right, and then there's the one that you can climb. Twink, 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 twink. And then there's the one that makes you a little dude. And then one lets you shoot lasers like Cyclops.
Oh yeah. Which one was the skull? Oh, he was the ramming thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the one with the horn.
And the music in that game was cool. It would change. Each level was completely different. You're just like, what the fuck is going on here?
Right? I think the one that sticks out to me is the like the gun for the Super Nintendo. Like the
Super Scope?
Yeah, the Super Scope. Because my brother's best friend when we were kids, he had a single mom, and she bought him everything. I don't know how the hell she afforded all this shit. But he always had something new every time we went over there. And one time I went over there with my brother because, it was still that age where it's like, oh, your brother's going somewhere? Take your little brother with you.
It's the
I
worst.
want to see this some bitch.
Yeah, literally the worst.
Yeah, so I was the worst because I had to follow him around or else I'd just be bored all day. And then, so one day we went downstairs and his friend was like, hey, you want to try this game for a little bit? And they were doing it just to get rid of me, but it was amazeballs.
You're like, holy shit.
He's like, I get to shoot shit on the screen with a blaster that's not connected to the box because, like Duck Hunt and all that. And then every time we went to his house after that, he was like, oh, that thing, I don't know where it is. I don't fucking know where it is.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's always those memories. Like my friend Manuel across the street when I was a kid. He had a Super Nintendo. I had a Genesis. He had Mario World. I did not have Mario World. And I would go over there and I would be like, dog, let me start a new profile. And be like, all right. And so I started a new profile like 3 different times. And so you play those first couple of levels and I'm like, all right, someday.
I'm coming back.
Just like the Fogerty song, someday never comes.
That's true. Call me when September ends.
That's
totally not the right song, but that's all I can think of. Okay, I don't know.
Listen, Fogerty and Billy Joel Armstrong are both people who didn't get better at music as they got older. So we can both put, we can clump them in that category and say you should have stopped.
Yeah, that's
Hope you're
true.
happy with all your money, Green Day.
You sons of bitches.
Fuckers. Anyhow.
Also comes with Ghoul Patrol.
Hey, there's that. Nobody played that before.
Right.
I didn't even... Is it the same kind of game?
It looks like it was.
Well, that's cool then. I mean, just more Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
Hey.
I literally had no clue it existed, though, until when they did that announcement. I was like, oh, what the hell is Ghoul Patrol?
You're like, oh, shit. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Enjoy your Ghoul Patrol.
Indeed. I'm probably going to get both of them because I don't really have a good way to play Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Yeah, I mean, a cartridge for Super Nintendo is what, like $45, $50?
It's pricey now. And
Genesis one's probably like 30, 35.
yeah.
I assume.
And I'm not paying for that.
Nah, probably not. Probably not on that
Like-
one. I mean, it is a good
Like,
game.
it's a good game. I just don't want to. I don't like it that much.
That one's actually been expensive for a while, though.
Yeah, because the only reason I don't have it is because when I was really getting into game collecting was when everything was still cheap. But that one I do remember specifically was still pretty expensive. Mm-hmm. So every time I saw it, it was like $20 back then. When I was like, $20, shit, I'm buying 18 games for $5 today. Screw that. You know?
Yep.
Yeah,
And
so
that's how you end up with 14 different types of Ghost Recon.
that was on purpose. And I enjoy every one of them.
I'm kidding.
I do have way too much Tom Clancy shit. I literally did buy every Tom Clancy game on every platform.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
I don't know why. It's just because each one was
You know
different.
exactly why.
Well, I know why. It's hard to explain to people. That's
Yeah, nobody else knows why, but
No.
you do. That's all
I
that
know
really
why.
matters
it's very true.
to you.
It's not like I bought them all brand new though. I would
That's-
always buy one, and then I'd go back later when they're like $5 because for some reason people don't value those games at all. So
Yeah, the Splinter Cell ones are the ones that I don't understand that people don't value because those just standalone are amazing games. It's like, shooters, it's kind of harder to justify like a shooter like Rainbow Six, like an older Rainbow Six or something. It's like they're good games, but there's just way better now. Whereas I think like some stealth games,
right, what else do you even have except Hitman?
Metal Gear Solid 5, like I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, that is some.
Well, I mean, a lot of games incorporate stealth, but there aren't games. There's not a lot of games that are pure stealth anymore. Because it's like Last of Us 2. Okay, cool. Yeah, that had stealth elements,
That's true.
but it wasn't a stealth game.
But man, I'm still blown away as to how freaking fun the very first Rainbow Six was on the Dreamcast. Because I never actually played the Rainbow Six games before Vegas. That was like my
Vegas was good.
Yeah, that was like my first one because it was on consoles and it was really good on there as well as the PC. So that just seemed the right place to start.
There it is.
But yeah, I played the original one just like a year ago. Good lord, that game is so fun. I don't get, but I mean, whatever. The whole point was I don't get why people don't really like going backwards sometimes, but I do.
I mean, it's definitely hard for me sometimes. It's like games like platformers and stuff for sure. Like that's easy because it's all controls.
Right.
It doesn't matter what it looks like really, but I mean, 3D shooters, those get hairy real fast. Like there's some real interesting decisions they had to make. They're like, all right, what do we sacrifice? Playability, or everything else? Always sacrifice playability. Like these games are just hard to control.
We have to make the faces look like faces, so turning left is going to be impossible.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult to make that happen.
Although I did love the Dreamcast layout for the Rainbow Six because you control your movement with the left and then, oh no, you turn with the left, but then you control the movement with the right. It's backwards, but for the time, it worked pretty well.
Hey, good on you, Dreamcast. Rest in peace.
Oh, it's true.
All right, well, what's what do we got here? The Nintendo leak.
Yep.
So there's an alleged, non-confirmed, unofficial, top secret, Black Ops, confidential, under the blankets, Dutch oven style leak.
Oh no. The Dutch oven style made that leak so much messier.
Hey man, that's how it goes sometimes. You don't want it to happen, and it just does anyhow.
It's true. It's very true.
So, famed leaker Zippo. Those words put together.
Right? It just makes me think of a giant lighter taking a piss.
Hey man, it is what it is. Okay, a person who identifies as Zippo, who is a semi-professional, maybe amateur because they don't get paid for it. Maybe they do. Leak aficionado has come across or released some alleged. I just want to be clear for the people, for the person listening to this. I don't want them to think that this is real.
Oh my gosh!
It might not be.
Don't get your hopes up.
Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah. What I'm saying might not be real. It might.
You don't like all my qualifiers.
We don't fucking know. Might not even be the right universe you're in.
We don't even know if I'm real.
That's true. How can you even prove it?
How can you prove I'm real?
Right?
You think there you are. Therefore you are? You think therefore you are.
You think, therefore you are.
But I'm not.
Nope. You're just a bunch of lights on a screen.
I'm a figment of your imagination, John.
Shit.
This is all fake.
Shit.
Yeah. Anyhow, so Zippo fucking dropped the leak on us. And he said that that there's going to be a new 2D Metroid game coming out this year, which would be cool if you're into that kind of thing.
I mean, I would really just like the second one on the Switch, so I don't have to play it on the fucking 3DS.
Oh, are you talking about the
Samus Returns? Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows what they're going to do with that? I mean, I'm surprised they're doing another one. And then new 2D Donkey Kong.
See, now, I heard that somebody said it might be a 3D Donkey Kong. Which one would you be more excited for? Because, I mean, really, the only 3D Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah, I didn't really like Donkey Kong 64 personally.
Right, but how much better could they make that now?
I mean, they could. However, I don't know. Nintendo has a good track record. I believe that they would do a good job. However, that style of game has been pretty ass lately. The collectathon.
You didn't love Ukulele?
No.
Yeah, not a whole lot of people did.
Did you?
I thought it was entertaining. It was definitely pretty empty for how big it was, though.
That's
Like the freaking like the stages were huge, and then you found like 15 coins or some shit, and you're like,
wow,
that took
stupid.
forever because I couldn't fucking find him in a forest.
Couldn't fucking find him in a forest.
Fuck.
You got some serious alliterations going on there, dude.
Oh yeah,
I like it.
Gotta make sure you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd prefer a 2D Donkey Kong, but they did say that it was in a it was not in the country, the Donkey Kong Country series.
Right.
We share the 2D ones, so I guess that would make sense that maybe I don't know. Whatever. Nintendo, just do whatever you're gonna fucking do. Make $1 billion. It doesn't matter.
Just reprint some old shit. You're gonna get paid for it. Fire Emblems, which
Yeah, I mean,
I totally missed out on buying the first one on the Switch. I totally forgot to do it, and then it was just gone.
oh, the Three Houses,
No.
Tres Casas.
No, the first one.
Oh, the
that
remake of
was
the first one? Yeah.
translated until like March 30th or something. Then it happened, and then I was like, oh yeah, that happened. And then I looked at the date, and it's like, oh crap, I missed it.
It's like, oh, got you.
Should have spent that $8 forever ago. I forgot.
Oh, well.
Now it's gone.
What are you going to do?
Not care.
Yeah, Fire Emblem's good. It'd be cool if they did one of those. Apparently, they might re-release one of the older ones that never came out in America.
Again.
Localize it. Yeah, I mean,
Just to tease us.
it worked the first time.
Did it? I didn't buy it.
I mean, everyone... Can you find it anywhere?
No, because it was digital only.
Well, kind of. They did the collector's editions, which had a digital
Oh, they did?
code.
Oh.
You're right. There was like, I don't know. Whatever. I'm splitting hairs.
Okay.
But you're right. Well, hopefully it's not digital only. That would be fucking stupid.
I'm really tired of digital only shit. It keeps happening to me, and then I get mad.
I just won't buy it. I'm like, if it ain't free digital, nah.
Right.
Not me, digital.
Not me yet, you shum bitch.
So apparently they're also part of the
leak.
was that there's going to be a new Mario Party and maybe a new Mario Kart project.
They seriously need to make a new Mario Kart. I hated 8.
I think I mean, don't get me wrong. I haven't liked Mario Kart since 64 just because.
God, that one was so good.
But, man, I think 8 is the best selling.
Oh,
Whatever
that's just because it's
whatever.
Yeah, but that's because more people have Switches and are actually playing video games on them, unlike the Wii version, which, yeah, a lot of those were definitely being sold, but most people that had a Wii had a fitness board and, like, Wii Sports, and that's it.
I swear they sold more fucking wheels than they did actual Mario Kart.
They had to have, because those are fucking everywhere still. And, yeah, so it's the first console that there's been a newer Mario Kart where a lot of people were just on the platform already.
Yes. And then there's also a new supposed Mario Party coming out, which is maybe why they did that like online upgrade thing to
Just to see if it works.
just make sure things work.
Right.
Make it happen.
It's a good way to do it.
Still no official news on Zelda stuff for the 35th anniversary. So either they're holding off, which makes sense. I mean,
yeah, for just E3.
I mean,
Right.
maybe not even E3. They might even wait till later in the year. Wait to generate some hype for right before Christmas. Drop some shit and just let people know. Because, I mean, people's attention spans are way different now than they used to be. I mean, you got to think, like, the hype cycle. Like, I remember the biggest announcement and the biggest change in the industry since I've been in it has been the year when Bethesda announced and dropped Fallout 4 in the same year. That was insane.
Oh. Yeah, I remember that.
That was insane because nobody had done that with a AAA title where they're like, hey, this shit comes out in 4 months. And everybody's like, what the fuck? And then they did the Pip-Boy editions. Everybody lost their minds over the Pip-Boy editions, and those were going for $1 billion, and then they sucked.
What?
They were awful, and you had to like put your phone in it, and they only fit certain phones, and it was a goof. It was a goof.
Damn. Didn't even have its own screen.
No.
I was actually tempted to buy one of those, just thinking that it had its own screen in there.
No.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, it's like it opens and then it has like and you put your phone and it's oh, and there's an app and you're like, oh,
Beep boop beep.
I'm going to get stamina. Duk, 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 duk. Back, boy. Like, I don't know.
Jimmy, stop shoving coke into your veins. That's not how you consume soda.
Just yeah, I don't know. It's what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Special editions are really weird. It's just so if it's not a statue,
I still want that Doom helmet.
kill yourself. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Don't worry, I won't.
You can have it in hell. No,
Definitely hell. Heaven wouldn't be cool enough to have just extra Slayer helmets around.
that's true. That's true.
I'm definitely going to hell.
Fucking love Buffy.
They're probably like big old screens just like cycling that shit through, and every time Satan shows up, he just laughs his ass off. Like, they were so right. They were so right.
Oh, I would do something like that. Classic me.
Stupid me.
Fucking Satan is just a douche. Satan
Right?
is just like, oh, that shit's hilarious, right? People are like, no. And he's like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, that's right. That shit was fucking hilarious.
And that's all hell is.
I mean, that's basically me. Just somebody looking for constant reaffirmation or affirmation that they exist and that they're meaningful.
Ooh, I can't help you on that one.
Yeah.
I can tell you exist, though.
I thought we've already been through this.
To us, we exist. They're on a different plane.
No. Well, I don't know. I don't got anything else.
I mean,
How we doing on time? Boom, baby.
ooh, I don't either. Actually, that was all the news that we could scrounge up for you guys this week. It was rough.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is.
Right. I mean,
There's enough there. We got to talk about a bunch of maybe fake news. Who knows? I love leaks.
that's always good.
It's like, and there's gonna be Mario 7, and they're gonna do Sin and Punishment 6. Shenmue 4 is coming out. Like,
A Miiverse 18.
I heard there's a rumor that they're finally doing Shin Megami Tensei 5-2.
Oh, I'd buy that.
I would not.
Oh man, what would really be cool are the Goosebumps games that get re-released. On like the PC ones, there's one actually directed by Steven Spielberg, made on Windows, and you just can't play it.
You know, Steven Spielberg also produced Boom Blocks, which is a good game.
Oh, I have Boom Bots.
Yeah, Boom Bots, but not Boom Blocks.
Right.
Boom Blocks is really good. It's like one of those Wii games. You get a little ball and you just go, yeah, and you try to knock down the Jenga tower.
Oh,
That game is fucking awesome.
I have never
Steven
played that.
Spielberg came up with it because he's so fucking smart. He was like, well, what if you had a game? What if you had a game? Here's the pitch room.